When the Superman film from 2025 was originally released in theaters, it was considered a new and more importantly authentic interpretation of Superman from the comic book theme source material. Aspects of the Superman character, in terms of the depiction, were focused from various details that weren't necessarily adopted much or even at all in prior depictions of Superman in film-based media. But the speculative scenario is this: that time when Superman saved an innocent squirrel. In DC Comics, Superman's heroism or feats of saving innocent people is a well-known fact. Superman might be based on Earth, but in the extended lore or story, perhaps even history for the character, Superman has been known to help or aid any sort of sentient or non-sentient based life. Throughout the universe or even the multiverse, Kal-El of Krypton was known for his selflessness and courage. Anyone or anything would or could be helped by Superman, and as a result, it helped or reinforced his image as a true hero. Due to the casual focus of Superman in various forms of media, the focus or emphasis of Superman helping those in need remained more of a terrestrial or Earth-based point of view. Superman would help people in need in various situations, and whenever a film was released, the focus by DC editors through producers from the comics were to emphasize his heroism to people regardless of nation or circumstance. While this became the social or political accepted credence to Superman's actions, comic readers knew that this actually limited Superman's focus or depiction in the said film adaptation. James Gunn intentionally wanted his adaptation of Superman to start out slightly different in film, to do things different than what casual audiences or critics might expect, or to behave when confronted with people that needed to be saved or assisted, all depending on the circumstance depicted in the said film. James Gunn desired for Superman to focus on all aspects of life, to give the impression to viewers that nothing was too high or too low for him to focus upon in the severity or authenticity of being saved or assisted. From information now known, he didn't think that having a minor or even minuscule scene of Superman saving a squirrel when the kaiju attacked Metropolis to be important, just an aspect of the greater film itself. But when asked about details from the film, he later commented that the initial test screenings of the film had audiences confused as to why or how Superman could take out time during the attack on Metropolis by the kaiju to help an unknowing animal. They were outright confused or even angry as to why. When James Gunn's comments became public, discussions had that it was mostly about the casual interpretations of Superman as mentioned, and the fact that to see Superman save an innocent creature was a different portrayal of Superman in terms of his priorities in film, as that was James Gunn's intention with Superman. Most opinions of casual audiences and serious viewers of the film commented that it gave a needed contrast as to what Superman did in the future, and something of the sort was actually needed. So with the concept of Superman saving the squirrel, it ended up being a crucial or even pivotal aspect of the film. Opinions even went further in the feature as to discussions making reference to Superman pleading to the Justice Gang as to not kill the kaiju that invaded Metropolis by Lex Luthor, but instead to incapacitate it or capture it. However, Mr. Terrific opted to kill it, and Superman later commented that there could have been or should have been another way to handle the situation. The importance of the scene was so apparent that a caricature of it was done in reference to the previous depiction of Superman in Man of Steel from 2013, where Jonathan Kent died in one of the most infamous scenes of the film, and as a result, it polarized casual and serious audiences along with critics for the portrayal of Superman or even Clark Kent in the original DC Extended Universe. While Clark didn't save his adoptive father in the 2013 film, Clark saved a simple squirrel in the 2025 film, which magnified the importance of the scene and of Superman making time to help anyone or anything in need.